Okie dokie everybody, welcome back. You're here at the Fox Den with Pater Voss the Papa Fox, and we are going to start playing the Banner Saga Episode 2. When we last left off on this series, we had finished up with Banner Saga 1. We had sacrificed Rook so that he could, his daughter Alette could live. Now we're going to continue with this. This is my first time playing. This is going to be a blind playthrough, and oh man, I am so excited. And look, we seem to have centaurs. Oh, this is so cool. Let's go ahead and watch the recap.
When the sun stopped in the sky, life continued as normal. Then the stone-armored dredge reappeared, ancient foes from the far northern reaches, and the world was thrown into chaos. Giant Varl defenders were slaughtered, their strongholds destroyed. Now Hakon is the Varl king and protects who is left of his race. Rook, a humble hunter and father of Alette, found himself leading frightened clansmen towards safety. His caravan crossed paths with Juno and Eyvind, two of the mysterious spellweavers known as Menders, who know something about the massive, mountain-breaking serpent on the loose. In Borsgard, a town under the protection of the mercenary leader Bolverk, both Varl and human stood against a dredge general, the immortal Sunder, known as Bellower. Juno devised a way to stop Bellower, but it cost the life of one held dear. The saga continues.
Yes, indeed. Alrighty, now that we got that out of the way, let's see here. New game, I believe, is what we want. Okay, import saved game. Let's... Yes, this is the one... wait. Let's see here. That was 2016. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we want profile 2, I believe. Huh. Oh, I must have spent more days resting. Okay, yeah. This is the one we want. Yes, yes. Because we saved Alette both times.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant world, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sunder known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world did not wither as we hoped. The world is breaking. We sail aboard hastily crafted ships for the safety of Arberain, the human capital. But the river curses us with a clear view of the dredge, assaulting another hopeless village.
Looks like we're gonna have to help them. Whew. Loading. Oh boy. Oh, yes, okay. Saga continues, renown +5. Move away from those glowing rocks. This one's mine. It looks like it's... Uh-oh. Kablam. like they were all taken out. Oh, no! To the depths with you! I love how he has a buckler! Oh, yeah, that's cool! That's really awesome. Who's this? This looks familiar. Kerblam. Pull back! Or, we'll handle the rest. Pull back. My thanks, strangers. Better not let him keep fighting. Drag around, okay. Yeah, click the check mark. Right. These perks show, okay, yes. Same as always. Movement happens before action. Active, okay, the ring. Some heroes fill more tiles than others, yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, just very similar to the original one. If you need a recap, I guess you can pause at any time during this, or you can watch the first episode of my Banner Saga 1 Let's Play. Target, yes, select him, and you can choose either to attack the enemy's strength or break his armor, so we're just going to attack his strength. Strength counts both as health and damage. Loss of 8 strength means the character will now do 8 less damage. And if it falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Yes. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by breaking attack. There we go. First icon, yes. We don't even need to add any willpower, so Kerblam. He's down. Yes, we get renown. Yes, we already know that. Renown is what we use to purchase stuff, including supplies. Found an enemy to reach this dredge grunt will choose to smash an obstacle in his way. Oh, that's new. Okay, obstacles on the combat board will make you change tactics, so plan wisely to make them work to your benefit. Okay, that's good. Now, Hakon, okay, use willpower to boost actions. If we go up here, it's going to take willpower, as it says right up there. You can pause the video if you want. Okay, move, ability, attack, and end turn. Hakon has a special ability. Right. And sundering impact. Hit adjacent tiles. Okay, yes. Kerblam. That hurt this person too. Pillage, okay. Pillage mode, basically everybody goes and then, yeah, there's no turn order in this, so it can sometimes be good, sometimes it can be bad. Okay, if the character does not move, he can rest to regain willpower, which is exactly what we want to do. Won't be able to finish the jump with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost damage, yes, and 1. There we go, we can add willpower. You'll see the willpower that we have available right over here. And attack. Here she goes. Huzzah! We won! But it was scripted, so there you go. The villagers' reactions range from terrified by the foes to awestruck at your arrival. Their leader approaches and bows in front of Ivor. Your timing makes me think the gods have returned. Please, He stops when Ivor nods his head towards you. The man peers under your hood. The girl leads those who saved us from those things? She ordered us to land. And those things are dredge, like the ones you probably heard about as a kid. Between losing so many clansmen and this, I feel I'm not myself. I thank you, child. He whips his cloak back with a flourish. I am Aelio, the Skald. And your name? Alette. And this is Ivor. Ah, names destined for history. Sounds like the brave poet is going to use us for a few proper us in a few proper verses. I'll even make them rhyme, given the time. His smile seems genuine as much as the concern that follows. Do you have any idea what might be causing the deep rumbling underfoot? Deep rumbling? Could be the giant serpent again. Serpent in the sun? Radomir? I'm no holy man, but joking about dead gods feels wrong. I don't think the sun serpent would break mountains and try to swallow us all. Who could say with the sun stopped in the sky? Who could say with the sun stopped in the sky like it is? Elio looks skeptical. Tell me, did you just come from Borsgard? We heard rumor the Sunder Bellower was sacking the town. Talking about the Sunder will only make people panic. But if Bellower's nearby, we should all know. The Dredge have your people ready to fight, but Sunder attacks might scare that out of them. Perhaps. Elio looks at Ivor. She's incredibly composed for someone so young. I think I see why you follow her. Ivor nudges you. What did I tell you? Funny. Anyway, we should all leave before the Dredge regroup. The Skald nods his understanding, but another question creases his brow. Leave? No, not to sound ungrateful, but this place, it's all we have. It's our home. I felt the same when Skogar was overrun. Except we had the sense to leave while we were able. But my children, you don't understand. I know exactly what it means to be a child stripped from your home and family. Elio takes a step back before lowering his head. Packing and tending to our dead will take some time, but I'll have everyone on the ship soon. You watch Elio rejoin his family. Moves his hands too much when he talks. It's unsettling. You smile, but say nothing. People thinking we're heroes now? The world is breaking in more ways than one. It's not the first time you've been called a hero, Ingvar. Ivor, your father's closest friend, looks unamused. He's one of the giants known as the Varl, and has fought Dredge in the northern winters, personally killed one of their generals, the Sunder Rays, and lost an arm to the Sunder Bellower. Your humor reminds me of your father's, since we're talking about things we'd rather avoid. Let's see. Just keep hoping I'll wake up and see my dad again. Yeah. I keep thinking this is one of Rook's pranks, like when he made your mother think he had the plague. Ivor's smile fades when he sees your face. Sorry. I'm sure thinking about losing one parent is hard enough. I like hearing how they were together. Happy humans, I used to call them. She made him smile. He made her laugh. You look so much like her when you smile. The entire caravan seems to enjoy it too. He walks towards the village, leaving you alone with your thoughts. That's rough. It's a beautiful game, just like the first one. Going into it. Chapter 8. From their homes must all flee. Okay. Let's go ahead and just real quick I want to check to see how much time I have on my timer. Yes. Traveling merchants are surprisingly well stocked. Ubin, the old Varl dubbed Scrivener, says. Since Borsgard, our numbers have grown. People have scavenged for food and eaten too. Regardless, we'll need plenty of supplies considering our destination. What kind of supplies? Stuff like food and meat for the trip. The merchants have got a few interesting items as well, but folks can't eat those in lean times. You'll have to choose wisely. Okay, so similar. We're going to find the merchants. Can't miss them. A group of tents they call a market. Thanks, Ubin. Of course, he says. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something ruffling the feathers of the ravens. The mercenaries who followed us from Bosgard. Chat with their leader, Bulfurk. But be careful. He's not like other Var. Okay, this medallion right here gives you information about your caravan, including population, supplies, renown, and the number of days that have passed. This banner indicates that you have brought enough supplies to provision your caravan for 28 days of resting or travel. A larger population requires more supplies per day to survive. Okay, yes, tent, okay. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so we can buy stuff. Here are the supplies. It'll give you 5 renown. It'll give you 5 per renown, and you need 8 days of supplies per day to survive. 8 supplies per day to survive. Okay, cool. This shows you what you have. 225 supplies. It will last for 28 days. You have 26 renown available to purchase supplies. Okay, yes. Okay. Now that you've added your supplies, you must confirm by pressing this button. Items available. Cool. Yes, we've seen this from the other game. You can see what they do. And when you're finished, click this button. Okay. How much renown do we have left? Okay, that's okay. -1 movement. Okay. Attacks never deflected. That's good. -2 armor. What do we got here? Ear of Alter Biachi. +2 will talent ranks. That's pretty neat, but it goes to a level 6 person. Okay, let's actually get a few more supplies. Exit. Okay, so we have a bunch of people we can talk to. Let's go ahead and... let's talk with Egil. You find Egil, or Gil, engaged in conversation with Prince Luden, and wait to approach. I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. I didn't know where the rules, there were rules on how to ask. But now you do. My father clearly needs to enforce customs across the backlands of his kingdom. Oh, out here we earn a name for ourselves instead of being born with a... Out here where we earn a name for ourselves instead of being born with a title. Luden, surprised by the comment, sees you standing nearby. He straightens his posture. Your words are getting the better of you. I'll attempt to forget what you've just said. Prince nods to you and walks away. He's got a bit of a scruff going on. What was that all about? Gil looks shocked to see you. Nothing. Just becoming a King's Guard requires more skill. You need more than skill. You need a name. King's Guard? You looking forward to Aberrang, aren't you? Just thinking about the future, you know. He suddenly looks concerned. Alette, listen. I'm sorry for not fighting by you during the attack. You don't need... No, I do. I promised your father that I'd always protect you. I don't need protecting, but I could use a friend. I get that, and we are friends, but he searches for the right words. The point is, I'm around if you need me. Thanks, Gil. That means a lot. You give him a brief smile before walking away. Okay, let's go ahead. Talk with Oddleif. Oddleif, a friend and mentor, is demonstrating fletching an arrow to a few people as you approach. Give us a moment, will you? The group walks away as Oddleif stands and wipes the loose feathers from her tunic. Those people owe you their lives. Your decision to stop here saved every one of them. Well, our clansmen all agreed. Don't be naive. Saving people is what you do, what your father did. Those under his banner agreed because they follow you. Her tone is forceful, and you almost smile to break the tension. Almost. Alette, they respected Rook, and that respect is passed to you. But give them any reason to doubt you, and it'll vanish. Then I won't give them a reason to doubt me. She stares at you for a drawn-out moment before nodding. Her demeanor softens. I wanted to discuss the clansmen. They're good at scavenging for food, and the more we have, the more food they'll find. Or the more we have, the more food they'll find. Training some of them to fight will help these keep the others safe, but it takes time, and I'm not sure we have much of that to spare. As our leader, you're expected to decide how many fight and how many look for food. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Odd. Ooh, so it looks like we're going to have a bit more of a strategic tactical thing to choose. You turn to leave, but Odd Leaf stops you. She grabs you in a tight hug. Rook had a way of making it easy for all of us to be stronger. Words seem to be as much for her as they are for you. We're going to miss Rook. Okay. Caravan morale does not affect your hero's willpower in battle. Maintain sufficient supplies and rest in camp to improve morale. Normal does not improve. Okay, right. There we go. Right, days of supplies, map option. Let's talk with Bulwark. And, okay, the Varl mercenary leader, Bulwark, a rather large female fighter, are talking to Juno, a member of the Spellweaving Menders Council. Bulwark looks annoyed. Nothing unusual. There is no haggling on this. You already accepted the offer in Borskard.
Get this one to do it.
Get me to do what? If Juno is surprised by your presence, it doesn't show. She continues to stare straight at the Varl. Alette is seeing to the survival of this caravan, something I doubt you care to do. She's a little small for such a big role, isn't she? And you're big for your small role. The woman looks wounded for a brief moment before readying an insult. This will help nothing. What we were discussing is private. Her look at Bulwark says she expects him to keep it private. Ivan needs my help with healing the wounded, but we should leave soon. See Hakon at the dock when you're ready. Juno leaves without another word.
Thane Volka. One of these days, Claw and Fang will get thirsty for Spellweaver blood.
Claw and Fang? His axes. The large axe heads are polished, the blades sharp, and the cheeks scarred from plenty of use. But it's the gray handles that stand out. They're unlike anything you've seen before.
So you're leading this rabble now?
Only to Aberrang. Then it's King Meinolf's job.
Like he's got the answer to any of this. He'd royally piss himself if he ever saw the dredge.
The pig-tailed fighter laughs. What's your name? I'm Folka, a shield maiden in charge of keeping the ravens alive. Bulwark gives her a stern look, but she doesn't back down. I already know who you are, chieftain. I heard there's a problem I should know about? The Varl seems to grow taller and more wild as he takes a step towards you.
You stopping to save every Fane idiot along the river will get us all killed.
Makes more sense to stop only when the ships stop the ships when we need supplies.
And get rid of half these useless people too. They're slowing us down.
The river dictates the speed of the ships.
You've got the rowers. Use them. I'd hate for an accident to happen out on the water.
See me. Bulwark snorts, turns his attention around to a large sealed cart behind him. His bare cloaked back indicates this conversation is over. Alrighty. Well, we're actually going to call an end to the episode right there. If you've enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like on the video or give me some feedback if you prefer. If you enjoyed my other videos, then a subscription to the channel would also be absolutely appreciated. As always, it's great to see you all here at the Fox Den, and I hope you come back next time and pull up a chair for some more of the Banner Saga Episode 2. Alrighty, y'all take care now. Bye.